Hello and welcome back. I've got a few jobs to do today and the weather was atrocious yesterday. It absolutely poured down and it's even been showering today. But finally the sun has come out, so I thought I've got to get on top of these jobs now, because I think from tomorrow onwards it's chucking it down again. And there's quite a lot of things I need to do. I've had lots more plants given to me and I've bought some plants as well. So maybe I should start off with that and show you what I purchased. I think it was last Wednesday actually. So I did go back to the British Garden Centres and I'll show you what I got. Right, so one of the first things I've picked up is this broad bean pack. Dreadnought is the variety. It has got, I've only just had a look at some of the leaves and it's got some sort of little brown tarnishing to it, but hopefully that won't affect it too much. It was, as you can see, reduced down to £2. I'm not sure what the original price of the veg packs were. Maybe it's half price and they were £4. Doesn't say what it was previously, but I did pick up a couple of other little things as well. The other thing I picked up was this parsley, and this has actually got the original price on it. It was £4.99 and it was down to 50p, and as you can see it's still a lot of life left in this plant, so that's a good price. So the other thing I picked up, it says on the ticket, it says Ambella, and it says flowers 4 to 5 weeks, 3 times a year, and it's winter hardy. So this was also reduced to 50p. Was it has been, as you can see the stickers, they go back a few reductions there. So it was originally reduced to £1 and then £2. So I'm thinking of maybe it was either between £4 or £5 for this one. And I think this one has got small little purpley flowers. And the final thing that I picked up on the day with these sunflowers, I think these are the miniature variety. I picked up 2 of them. Some of the heads have gone past their days, and as you can see those ones, I don't know, they haven't opened up since last week. I was hoping that they were going to open up a bit more, but there are a few smaller ones on there, so I'm thinking if I can get these into the ground, maybe they'll recover and I can get some life out of them this year. So down to 25p a pot, so I thought it was worth a risk for that price. So that was everything I bought in the British Garden Centres, and even though the total came to £3.50 there, for some reason, I think it was because of the vegetable pack, there was an offer on and the price came back to £3. So £3 for everything I've just showed you, which is quite good price really. So I've also been given some runner bean pots, and I've got a few of these, so I'm going to make a wigwam structure and put some more of these up. The wigwam that I currently built before, I can see that only 2 plants have kind of crawled up it. The slugs got to a lot of the others, but the sweet peas, they're quite slow coming up around the edge of those as well, but they are actually growing and I think it will eventually fill out a bit better than what it is at the moment, but I will show you that a little bit later. I think the first thing I want to do, because I have got other plants as well, I've had some more tomato plants, so I just need to get everything in the ground, and then I can sort of, at least I won't have any more pots to plant. So I need to get on top of that today. I also, I've got the membrane that I bought from Home Bargains, that big roll. I want to put that down, and I've had 4 bags of like wood chip to put on top of it to try and just sort of suppress the weeds as I'm going along really. But I think the first thing that I should do is probably put up the wall art that I bought in Home Bargains as well, and that's going to go further down on the fence. I think I've got enough up this end, so I'll attach that further down, and that's the first job we're going to do today. This is the area that I'm thinking of putting this wall art. Like I said the other day, this was reduced to £4.99. So let's have a little look. So as you can see, that's the top of the solar area. And as you can see, it's got this little sort of picture hook on the top there. And it does come with a little screw and, what's that called? Oh, roll plug. So it comes with the roll plug and screw as well, but I'm going to use, I've got some of those hooks that you screw into the wood, so that's what I'm going to use and leave that because it's going to be on the outdoors here, and I think that will sort of, I won't be able to use that on the wood. Couldn't remember the name of these, but it's called a cup hook, and I picked up this packet a while ago, and I think that was from Home Bargains as well, and it was really cheap. It was under £1, I'm sure, at the time. I think I'm pleased with that there. The best thing now, because it's nice and sunny, will be to leave it to charge up, and I'll show you the result of what that one looks like at night as well. So that will probably be a little bit later in the video as well, so stick around for that. I have to find the hat with the widest brim because it's just become really, really hot now, and like I said, it poured down, so I don't want to get burnt in this weather. Right, the next thing, as you can see how much the weeds have grown around me here, it is crazy. So I am going to try and clear some of them back, put down some membrane and put the wood chips on top. So this is my next project today. I don't know if you can see, I've thinned a lot of the raspberries out, and there were things growing all the way through them, and it looked just so messy, and it's looking so much better. I'll probably show you that right at the end. But I've put some stones there, and I'm opening this membrane now, and I'm going to lay it down the middle here, and through the raised planters. I'm losing my mind now. I'm trying to do it, hopefully it won't rain, and I can finish this area and put some chips on it, even just getting to this bit. So if that bit's a little bit of a mess, then that's okay. But as long as I can do this bit now. Let's turn you around a bit more. I want to show you what I've done so far, because it started to rain and it's kind of eased off a little bit now. So I've put a lot of the membrane around these two planters, and as you can see, I found some stones and I've put those down there to hold back. There's the raspberries, which I've sort of thinned out a little bit as well. As you can see, there's a lot more space in there, it doesn't look as overcrowded. I've put membrane in between as well, and just around the edge I've put some membrane down on that little lower bit and put some stones down there as well. So the next step, I think I'm going to add some of the wood chips down. This is the following day, and it took me about 8 or 10 hours yesterday to do this part of the garden. I had to stop when I did yesterday because it was just pouring down, and the camera doesn't like it. So I am under an umbrella here, so I suppose I could have done it from this angle maybe, but I just kind of wanted to show you the results of what it looks like, and some of the other planting that I did as well yesterday. So I'll take you on a little tour now. And I wanted to show you the finished result, because overall I'm really pleased with how this area is looking. It's looking so much neater. Hopefully now I shouldn't have all the troubles that I've been having with the weeds. Obviously I'll still have some, but I hope this is going to keep on top of it a bit better for me, because it just takes so long to do. I filled up the raised beds as well. I had already put a tomato plant in here, and I've got some beetroot. I don't think that's looking too great, but I'm just going to keep it there for a moment. And I've got to plant up some of the little pots that you can see around there. There's some pine cones there in the bottom to deter anything from trying to do its business in there. So the other one, then I planted this one up, so I've put two, whoops daisy, I'm getting caught because it's raining again today and I've got my umbrella out. So 2 tomato plants in here, and I think it looks rather nice with the begonias. I have stuck those sunflowers just in the corner there, you can just about see them. I don't know how they're going to do, but maybe that they'll do okay. And like I said, I've put the parsley down on this end. I've added some more stones to the back there to hold down the lining, because I didn't have any pegs, so that's something else I need to pick up at some point. And then I've run out here. I need to put some, I think 2 more bags should do it, so that would be okay. The wigwam that I planted a few weeks ago, some of it's growing. The sweet pea seems to be doing really well, and 2 of the runner bean plants have done well on it, but most of the others got eaten by slugs, unfortunately. So that's how that's looking. Bed that I planted, I've still got space in there to plant some more things, but as you can see, the little carrots, they're coming along there. I have to thin them out as they get a bit bigger. And the marigolds are doing well, and normally they usually get eaten. And I think there was some lettuce in here and some mustard and different things, so those are growing as well. Like I say, I've left a little bit of space there. So in this raised bed, I put a runner bean teepee. You can see that there. I'll go a little bit closer. And that was only yesterday, so they look all right actually. These were the broad beans. I don't know how they're going to do. This is half of an old fire guard that I've put them up against. So it's just a bit of a trial and error to see if that they'll recover, because they're really wiggly and because they weren't straight. So hopefully something will grow there. This was the pot that I picked up from Aldi the other day. I put the Mexican fleabane and the rest of the begonias in there. I don't know if you can see this umbrella, I'll give it a little spin. I bought this a long time ago in Wye Vale, but I really like it, and I haven't seen one like this since. And it's got a little bit of a sort of one of them sort of a bit broken, the arms of the umbrella, but if I spin it round, you can see all the different birds and it's got on there. Oop. As you can see, it's got a woodpecker, robin, and all sorts of little birds. There we are. Just come out, and I think it's past 10:30, and this is what the light looks like at night on the fence. So I think it hasn't charged up particularly much today because it's been quite shady. So I think it'll be a lot brighter when it gets a full day of sun on it. But yeah, it looks quite nice. It's not as bright as the other one I've got. I'll show you the lights sort of there, those ones around there. I'll show you the other one in comparison. I think this one just appears to be a bit brighter because it's a different light sort of setting, and it's actually a bigger solar panel on the top as well. So if I show you the lights underneath, they're these ones, but the panel is almost double the size of the other one, and that's weird really, because this is quite a lot smaller than the other solar light. So yeah, just to give you an idea really. So I hope you've enjoyed that look around the garden. It's quite a big change to what the area looked like before, and I think just putting down the weed control and the wood chip has sort of really, well, it's really made it a lot lighter in this part of the garden as well, and I think that works nicely with the fence. So I don't know what anyone else thinks, if any ideas, that anything else that you could suggest I could do to this area. Like I've shown you, that I do want to put the pond further down there, and there's still lots of other bits and things to do. I hope you've enjoyed this rambling walk around the garden, but maybe it's inspired you to do something similar in yours as well, or if there's any advice anyone can give me, that would be great as well. So take care everyone, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye now.